You're doing it wrong. You've been taught your entire life that to get ahead, you need to work hard, be the smartest person in the room, and show everyone what you're capable of. What if that was a lie? What if your hard work is making your boss feel threatened? What if your brilliant ideas are secretly creating enemies? What if your honesty is making you look weak? There is a hidden game being played all around you, in every office, every social group, every family. And for the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal the first 12 rules of that game. This isn't about being evil, it's about understanding the unspoken laws of human nature so you can finally stop losing. By the end of this video, you will understand why a former enemy can be more loyal than a friend. The one-word mistake that makes you look common and powerless. How to make people want to give you credit for their hard work. Part 1, the foundation. And we're starting with the single most dangerous mistake ambitious people make. Law 1 and 2, the master and the friend trap. Law 1, let your superiors shine. Think about Icarus. He flew too high, too bright, and he fell. This is the #1 career killer. When you outshine your master, you don't inspire admiration, you inspire fear and insecurity. Your job is not to be the star, it's to make the star look even brighter. Make your boss feel comfortably superior, and the path upward will open for you. But who can you trust on that path? Your best friend? Wrong. Law 2, choose allies with caution. Your friends know your weaknesses. They see your successes up close, and envy is a poison that brews in familiarity. A former rival, however, has everything to prove. Their loyalty, once won, is ironclad. If you have no enemies, it's time to make some. Because a world with no opposition is a world where you're not a threat. Law 3 and 4, the art of mystery and silence. So how do you operate without tipping your hand? Law 3, maintain an element of surprise. Never reveal the purpose behind your actions. Like a magician, you guide the audience's attention where you want it. If they don't know what you're building, they can't build a wall to stop you. Envelop your plans in enough smoke, and by the time they see the fire, it's already too late. And the most powerful tool for creating smoke? Saying nothing. Law 4, value brevity in speech. The more you explain, the more common you appear. Powerful people impress by saying less. It makes you seem in control, mysterious, and intelligent. The moment you feel the urge to impress someone with your words, stop. Say just enough to be vague and open-ended. Let them fill in the blanks with their own assumptions. They will convince themselves of your genius. Law 5 and 6, your reputation and the spotlight. But all of this is built on one thing, Law 5, protect your public image at all costs. Your reputation is your fortress. Guard it with your life. Because once it cracks, you are vulnerable from every direction. But you can't guard it from the shadows. Law 6, stand out from the crowd. Everything is judged by its appearance. What is unseen counts for nothing. Get lost in the crowd, and you get lost in life. Be conspicuous. Be more colorful, more mysterious. Make yourself a magnet for attention, at all costs. Law 7 and 8, leverage and the strategic bait. Now, how do you get to the top without burning out? Law 7, leverage the work of others. Use the wisdom, knowledge, and legwork of other people. This isn't about stealing, it's about being a conductor of an orchestra. The conductor doesn't play every instrument, but they get the credit for the symphony. Your helpers will be forgotten. You will be remembered. But how do you get them to play for you? Law 8, draw people into your sphere. When you force the other person to act, you are the one in control. It is always better to make your opponent come to you. Lure them with fabulous gains, an opportunity, a partnership, and the moment they abandon their own plans to pursue yours, you hold all the cards. Law 9, 10 and 11, action, environment and dependency. And when they come to you, Law 9, demonstrate, don't debate. Any victory you gain through argument is a hollow victory. The resentment you create lasts far longer than their momentary agreement. Win through your actions. Let your results do the talking. But who are you letting watch you succeed? Law 10, guard your emotional environment. Misery is a disease. You can die from someone else's bad luck. The unfortunate draw misfortune on themselves, and they will draw it onto you. Your mission is to associate with the happy and the fortunate. Period. And to make sure you're always in that fortunate circle. Law 11, cultivate dependence. To maintain your own independence, you must always be needed. The more people rely on you for their happiness and prosperity, the more freedom you have. Never teach them enough so that they can do without you. Law 12 and the cliffhanger. Finally, Law 12, use strategic honesty as a tool. How do you get past someone's defenses? One sincere, honest move can cover a dozen dishonest ones. A timely gift, a calculated confession, this is your Trojan horse. It brings down the guard of the most suspicious person. And once that gate is open, you have access to everything. You now have the foundation. You know how to position yourself, who to trust, and how to guard your reputation. But this is just the defensive game. What happens when you have to go on the offensive? What do you do when you have a rival who needs to be handled? In part 2, we move from defense to attack. We reveal the laws for confronting enemies, gathering intelligence, and exactly how and when to crush your opposition completely. You do not want to miss it. Click right here to unlock part 2 right now. The game is just getting started.